5. It's not a clincher, but it will be very big. Between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros, here in game number 5, 2 games apiece. In Tampa Bay, a place where Tampa Bay won 44 of 51 games during the regular season. Tampa Bay, if it holds true, they'll have a 3-2 lead, but the Astros have made their miracle run, pulling miracle upsets. It's the Houston Astros versus the Tampa Bay Rays in Tampa Bay. Coming up next. Welcome everybody here to Tampa Bay in what should be a very good game number 5. Sorry about that, between the Houston Astros and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's very big. I think this game is bigger for the Astros than the Rays just because of the, how should I say, it is because of the whole, it's the talent level. If Tampa Bay loses, they can recover in Houston and win Game 7 at home. If Houston loses, they might be able to recover, but do they have enough to win 2 straight? Especially in a series where they are underdogs. So first of all, we're going to take a look here at the starting lineups. And I'll tell you right now, it should be good. So here at the starting lineups, I should hit, there it is, delete. Now for the starting lineups for both of these teams. In the very beginning, we're going to go all the way down with this. There we go. So, first of all, this is going to be for Tampa Bay and their starting lineup. Their starting lineup, and we're going to go. Tampa Bay is going to start off with Melvin Upton. Melvin Upton has been hitting .349 here in the playoffs. Very, very good, and he looks to get on. And hopefully not a powerful home run hitter, but very good for average. And next up will be Eric Hinske. Eric Hinske will be batting second and playing right field. Good player here, Hinske, only a .290 average so far. But in the playoffs, he's hitting .405. Very big. Evan Longoria will be number 3. He's going to be batting third in the lineup. He also wears number 3, plays third base. He's going to be followed by Carlos Pena, who's batting cleanup. He had 25 home runs and 85 RBIs in the regular season, and Pena is only hitting .279, 3 home runs, 7 RBI. But Cliff Floyd is really playing a damaging playoffs here. He had a good regular season, hit .322, but he's hitting .436 now. DH, Cliff Floyd, 7 home runs, 18 RBI. Dioner Navarro will be batting 6th for Tampa Bay. He is the catcher. And shortstop-wise, Bartlett will be batting 7th. As you see here, Carl Crawford will be hitting 8th. A lot of power and everything. And Akinori, there we go. Akinori Iwamura will be batting 9th here. And that is going to be your Tampa Bay starting lineup. Quite frankly, I think this Tampa Bay starting lineup very powerful. They remind me a lot of the Cincinnati Reds of '76, but they're actually winning games. So, okay, with their offensive power, they are. Now for the Houston Astros. They're going to start off with Willie Taveras batting first. Craig Biggio It will be batting second in the Killer Bees. The second part will be Lance Berkman batting third. Batting fourth will be Morgan Ensberg, trying to keep this miracle run going. Mike Lamb is fifth. You get the feeling that Houston is playing above their talent grade, but here's Jason Lane, sixth. And then Chris Burke will be batting seventh here. Brad Ausmus will be batting eighth, and then Adam Everett will be batting ninth. You do get that feeling that Houston is playing above their talent level right now. And their first round upset against the Cubs was unbelievable. It was humongous. But now they have to keep it going. And in baseball, keeping it going, everybody's talented. But the really talented ones keep it going for a long time. Out of town. Houston is not good enough to have a bad series and still win the series. You have game number 5 with Atlanta trying to clinch and Houston trying to clinch, and the rest are setting up game 6s. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati trying to win. Home team has won every game there. Atlanta and Baltimore, every game's been a one-run game. San Francisco, Kansas City, no idea who's going to show up there. Baltimore and Boston, that's two really strong teams. So here we go, we're going to be underway. Andy Sonestein will pitch for Tampa Bay, 5.51 ERA. And he's going to hit Willie Taveras first. The first pitch was a strike called. A swing and a miss here, it'll be 0-2. 0-2 to Willie Taveras. That'll be down low, 1-2. Andy Sonestein is 2-0 in the playoffs. He'll be high 2-2 after being up 0-2 on Willie. The pitch. That'll be hit to third and a base hit for Houston. Houston gets on first. Willie Taveras. Now Craig Biggio. Biggio, that's going to be a pitch out, ball 1. Sonestein. And that'll be a hit, maybe a double play, 4-6-3, and they get him 2 out. Tampa Bay rolling it up. And now here's Lance Berkman. Berkman, that's going to be easy, short. The first by, oh, and they throw an error. It's an error. And Berkman will go to second. Should have been an easy inning. And should have only been 8 pitches for Andy Sonestein. But they got Morgan Ensberg now, but he's only hitting 195. A swing and a miss here. It'll be 0-1. Early on, sky high, pop fly, right field, it's gonna hook. And it's going to hook foul. 2 strikes quickly on Ensberg. They only have an error. It'll be 1-2. Pitch. Struck him out and it ended it. Tampa Bay really, really good at home. Right now they showed it except for that error. Upton, Hinsky, and Longoria, they're hitting really well against Roy Oswalt. So big for Oswalt. He needs to get out. Now it'll be fouled away, 0-1. Oswalt will pitch it inside. It'll be 1-1. Houston couldn't capitalize, and Oswalt's going to be 2-1 down low. Upton, Hinsky, and Longoria. Did he go? No, he didn't, and it's ball 3. Upton can get on. 3-ball pitch is going to be a strike, and now the count is full. Melvin Upton is hitting .349. The pitch, and that'll be to first. They'll pick it up, they'll whip it, and they got 1 out. One out here. Cincinnati already getting base hits there. Hinske will be up. He's hitting .405. Oswalt, there's a swing and a miss. Oswalt would like to correct this. He would like to get all those averages down in a correction game. But it is game number 5 right now, very big. The pitch. Swing and a miss here, 1-2 with an out. Hinske, the right fielder. Struck him out, and he's down again. And there's 2 outs. Oswalt has actually been pretty good here. Bottom of the first. That'll be fouled away. This is Evan Longoria, 395, 4 home runs. A lot of jump starts here. The 0-2. The 0-2. High into right field, and this will be foul. So 0-2 to Longoria. Struck him out, and that's going to be it. We go to the second inning. It's Houston nothing, Tampa Bay nothing. So here's Lamb, Lane, and Burke. Lamb, Lane, and Burke. Sonestein with 12 pitches. Cincinnati already up 1-0 there. It's going to be a strike. Only 6 games, so you can really follow them easily. It'll be 1-1. Steen, swing and a miss here, 1-2. See, the Pirates having trouble. It'll be inside, 2-2. The Pirates won both games in Pittsburgh. And that'll be hit to first, picked up. Flip it to first and get it 1 out. Not much. And here's Jason Lane, the right fielder. Low ball 1. High into right field, hit hard, and diving and making the catch, 2 outs. Hinske with the dive, and there'll be 2 outs. And here is Chris Burke. Chris Burke only hitting .237 in the playoffs. That'll be fouled away, 0-1. 2 outs, Andy Sonestein. Sonestein is running through here pretty well, 1-1. Gave up a hit in the first inning, and yes, they had a double play after. Then the error will be 2-1. 2-1 here in the second, here in game 5. That's going to be a strike. The winner can clinch tomorrow. That'll be fouled off. Okay, I always get nervous that when we broadcast a game, I still leave the graphics up. That happens all the time. The 2-2. Oh, that was a bad ball that he swung at. 2-2 with 2 outs. Outside, 3-2. Both teams looking for base runners here. Sonestein's 27. They'll be fouled off again. 3-2 with 2 outs. This will be number 9. 9th pitch. Struck him out looking, and that'll end the inning. Houston gets nobody. We go to the bottom of the second. It's 0-0. Pena, Floyd, and Navarro. Here comes Carlos Pena. Roy Oswalt, 14 pitches in the first inning, not bad at all. And that's going to be a strike. Pena, Floyd, and Navarro up for Tampa Bay, and that'll be 1-1. 1-1. Short jammed him. So it'll be second to first, 1 out. Houston really holding their own. You know, you look at a 0-0 game, you might yawn, but here's Cliff Floyd. Floyd is amazing this playoffs. It's going to be a ball down low. He's hitting .436, 7 home runs, 18 RBI. It's this type of guy that wins a game 1-0. Swing and a miss here, 1-1. But you might yawn at 0-0, but every time it's 0-0, it favors Houston. 2-1. The only time it doesn't favor Houston is if they blow a big opportunity. High pop fly. This is going to be right center field. Nearing the wall, and caught. It'll be caught. 2 outs. And here's Navarro. Yonder Navarro. Boy, Oswalt looking good here. The first 5. He's got out. That's going to be a swing and a miss here. Bottom of the second inning, Navarro. This will be second to first. They get him, and that's the end of 2 innings. Ray Oswalt is looking good, and same with Tampa Bay at the end of 2. It's 0-0. Let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. That's it for the games remaining. It's going to be right now, you have Washington trying to survive, and they are. Texas and Houston. Texas needs to survive. They need to win 3 straight. And the rest are setting up game 6s. Cincinnati, right now, 1-0 over the Pirates. They're setting up to go 3-2. Baltimore, 1-0 over Atlanta. San Francisco, they woke up. This is the blowout Giants team. And Boston got the early run. Kevin Millar double. It's 1-0 at Baltimore. Series is tied at 2 there. Home team has won everything there. We go to the third. Ausmus, Everett, and Taveras. Ausmus, that's going to be a strike. 0-1. Ausmus, Everett, and Taveras. Swing and a miss here. 0-2 quickly. The 0-2, and it'll be low. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. Only 1 hit in the game. Here's Adam Everett. But there's got to be a point. Yes, we talked about 0-0 late in the game. And how that affects Houston, but there's got to be a point where they got to get people on base. They got to threaten at least once. It'll be 2-0 with 1 out. The winner does have 3 games to 2. There's only 2 clinchers today, and it'll be a strike. 2-1 with an out. High pop fly. And underneath the catch, it'll be the shortstop. Easy there. Bartlett gets it, 1 out. 2 outs, actually. And here's Willie Taveras. He's hitting .388. He had a base hit to open the game. He's 1 for 1, and it's ball 1. Didn't swing. He'll foul that off. This game's cruising by. Both these pitchers doing well. 1 ball, 2 strike. And Sonnerstein will get through here in 40 pitches. So 40 pitches through 3 innings. And the score, 0-0. Ten pitches, not bad. For an inning, you got Bartlett, Crawford, and Iwamura. Here's Bartlett. Ray Oswalt good so far, and that's going to be outside for ball 1. Oswalt knows the first batter is always the biggest to get. It'll be 1-1. I don't know about them taking early pitches. Notice the difference between, and that's going to be a base hit. They finally break it, and they get a base hit. Well, they're looking good. Crawford. It's going to be a safe. Go to Crawford, it's going to be low ball 1. He'll be fouled off 1-1. Cincinnati big over the Pirates, 2-0. This could be 2. It is 6. Actually, they're going to go 6-3 and get 1. Bartlett ends up on second. Here's Iwamura. Iwamura's going to be high ball 1. Houston, high pop fly. This is to right field. Are they going to get him to third? That's big. It's caught. They throw in. They're not going to even try. It'll be 2 outs. Melvin Upton, the center fielder, going to be next. Low ball 1. 1-0. That'll be fouled off. 1-1. 1-1. Did he go? It's going to be strike there. He called it there. 1-2 to Upton. High and deep to left field. It'll hook foul, and it'll be foul. Well, Upton is Bartlett there. He's a 60 speed. The pitch. Struck him out. He needs to make contact. In 3, nobody scored. We go to the 4th. Andy Sonestein. There's a swing and a miss against Craig Biggio. 0 for 1 today. Biggio jammed him. 1 out. Wow, they're getting very easy here as we go to the 4th. And here's Lance Berkman. Berkman, that's going to be fouled off. 0-1. It's 1 out. It's going to be outside. 0-2. 1-2 here. Wow, that second strike outside. They got a wide strike zone. Struck him out. And there's now going to be 2 outs. And Berkman sits down, and here's Morgan Ensberg. The inside ball 1. Morgan Ensberg. Right inside, 2-0. Andy Sonestein mowing through here. High pop fly, center field, and he gets them. Pretty good. 48 pitches, 4 innings for Sonestein. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's 0-0. Here in game number 5, Hinske, Longoria, and Pena. If Houston were to win, so it's going to be a strike. If Houston wins, they would be up 3-2 and have 2 chances for another miracle upset. It'll be ball 1, 1-1. The 1-1 inside, fouled off. Oswald has done very well today. He's going to try and get 4 innings, 48 pitches. But that's a base hit. And he's been hit a little bit the last couple innings. This inning's in last. Evan Longoria now. Longoria, that's going to be ball 1 outside. Look at Cincinnati, they loaded up again. It'll be inside, 2-0. Nobody out. Oswald does not want to. Deep to left field. And where is this one? This one is gone! A 2-run home run for Tampa Bay. Evan Longoria, his 5th of the playoffs. And Tampa Bay has a 2-0 lead. A huge blow for Houston. So big. And now Tampa Bay has a 2-0 lead. Pena, Floyd, and Navarro now. That's going to be ball one. So big for Tampa. High and inside, 2-0. They still don't have an out yet. And Oswalt, it'll be 3-0. He's falling apart. Wow, 5-0 Cincinnati. Did he go? No, he didn't. It's ball four. Still got nobody out here, and here's Cliff Floyd. There's 0 for 1. Down low, 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch again, it's going to be inside, 2-0. Nobody out still. Pena at first. Swing and a miss here, 2-1. Houston's got to get people on. They haven't had a hit since the opening play of the game. 3-1 to Cliff Floyd, who's hitting .425. And they walk Cliff Floyd. And Oswalt is in trouble. He's got nobody out and 2 on. He's in trouble. Here's Navarro, the catcher. And another ball down low. This is trouble. Oswalt needs to get out of this if you're Houston. That's going to be a shot. A base hit to right field. Are they going to score a run on this? They're going to throw home. They got a runner coming home. He's going to be safe. And it's 3-0 Tampa Bay. Boy, Oswalt is just absolutely imploded. And Bartlett is 1 for 1 today. That's going to be a ball outside. He's imploded in this inning. 1 second here. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I got to move my car. So we're going to go here, 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 and I will be there we go, back in 5 minutes. I'm moving my car. There we go, enjoy this. I'll be back in a little bit. Just give me 5 minutes here, I gotta move my car. so I'm back. I am back here, and I'm going to do that. There we go. So I'm back. Bottom of the fourth. 2 on. There's Bartlett. Bartlett's going to be high ball 1, 2-0. So Oswald is imploding in this inning. It's 3 Tampa Bay runs, and Houston hasn't even got an out yet. 2-1. 2-1 to Bartlett. Strike here, it'll be 2-2, and now they got the first chance to get an out. Jason Bartlett is 1 for 1 today. That's going to be a shot to left field. We spoke too early. It's going to go to the wall. It's going to be 4-0, and the Rays are winning in a blowout. It might be 5-0. They throw it in. They're going to send a runner home, and they get it. It's 5-0. They don't even have an out yet. Don't even have an out, and now Brandon Back. Brandon Back comes in to pitch. Oswald just absolutely out of nowhere. And imploded, and here's Carl Crawford. That's going to be a strike. It's up high. Crawford is 0 for 1 today. Foul that off quickly, 0-2. Well, Tampa Bay, Houston has to start from scratch now. Oh, high and in. 1-2. Struck him out. There's going to be 1 out. 1 batter, 1 out. And here is Iwamura, 0 for 1 today. Bartlett is on second. We have a couple blowouts going on today. The high pop fly and hook foul, 0-1. 0-1 with an out. Iwamura, and this will be short to first. They get the out. Nobody advances. Be 2 outs. 5-0, and here's Melvin Upton, 0 for 2. Upton will foul this off, 0-1. The Oswald implosion. Look at that. It's 8-0. Cincinnati over Pittsburgh. This will go to right field and hit for a base hit. This might be 6-0. We're coming home. The throw home. He's going to be safe at 6-0. Tampa with the big inning here. And here's Eric Hinske, who's 1 for 2. Hinske will foul this one away, 0-1 in the bottom of the fourth. It's going to be a strike there, 0-2. 0-2 to Hinske. That'll be fouled off. 0-2. Struck him out. And that's going to be 3 outs. The score, Tampa Bay 6 and Houston 0. Give me a minute. I need to make a phone call. All right, so we're back. Make a phone call here. And Sunstein now will go against Mike Lamb. So it's not all over. Remember, there's no clock. And that's going to be a strike. If it's a high-scoring game, it always looks like a blowout early. And the question is, can Houston get anything going? They haven't had a hit. You know, Taveras was the leadoff batter. He got a hit, and that's the last Houston hit. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Lamb. That'll be fouled off again. 6-0 Tampa Bay. We'll check the out-of-town scores after this inning, and they strike him out. Boy, that was high up. That'll be 1 out. And here comes Jason Lane, is 0 for 1. Lane is 0 for 1, a swing and a miss here, 0-1, very high. Sunstein is going through here with such efficiency. 1-1. That'll be 2-1. Trying to get somebody on base if you're Houston. That'll be a strike, 2-2 with an out. 2-2. That'll be fouled back. He's staying alive there. Again, the 2-2. Foul back. He's again staying alive. Both batters are staying alive. Lamb stayed alive. Struck him out, and he strikes out. That's number 7. So both have stayed alive, then struck out. Now we have Chris Burke, second base. Swing and a miss here, 0-1. Couple blowouts right now in Game 5. That'll be fouled back, 0-2. The 0-2 with 2 outs. Did he go? No, he didn't. Houston hoping somebody gets on base. The last person to get on base was Ensberg. No, it was Berkman with the error. And Ensberg got him out. So here it is, 2 strikes. Fouled again. Is this going to end up like everything else? A strikeout. The 2-2. High and deep to left. This could make it 1. And it is 1. He gets it, and Houston scores their first run. Well, it's funny because you say it's only 1, but in reality, on a 2-2 pitch with 2 outs, he did what he needed to do. He did what he needed to do. Now it's 6-1. You need to break that up in the next half inning with a run. Here's Brad Ausmus, who struck out in the 3rd inning. And that's going to be a shot right at first, and that ends the inning. Go to the bottom of the 5th, the score, Tampa Bay 6, Houston 1. The out-of-towners, Atlanta going to try and clinch. Texas trying to stay alive. The Pirates, Roberto Clemente, a home run. They got 1. Atlanta and Baltimore trying to struggle for a lead there. San Francisco trying to go up 3-2. Winning there 4-1 very big. And Baltimore 2, Boston 1, bottom of the 5th. That series is tied at 2. Home team won every game in that series. Atlanta and Baltimore, every game was Atlanta, 92 and Baltimore 69. Every game was a 1-run game. Could have been a sweep either way, but it's 2-2. Here's Longoria, Pena, and Floyd. Longoria to left field, and he's going to get at least a single. Let's see what they do. Right at him. They'll stay at first. Now Tampa Bay starts to getting runs. That's the game. Longoria on first. Here's Pena, and here's back. It'll be fouled away, 0-1. 0-1. Down low, it'll be 1-1. 1-1. Strike there, it'll be 1-2. Nobody out. The pitch. Inside, it'll be 2-2. Carlos Pena will be fouled away. 2-2. Low and full count. They get 2 on with nobody out. We might be doing last inning again. And that's what happened. We might be doing last inning again. They're strong 3 games to 2. Here's Cliff Floyd. We go 1 inside. Wait again. It's going to be a strike here. 1-1. And then back. You miss here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. Bottom of the 5th inning. Here's Navarro. Navarro will foul off after the strikeout by Floyd. He's now hitting .415. Navarro's 1 for 2 today. He's got an RBI. Swing and a miss here, and all of a sudden back is looking good. The 0-2. Strike him out. He got 2 in a row. And this isn't last inning. They can hold him. Houston might have a shot in the 6th. Here's Bartlett. That'll be fouled off. 0-1. Bottom of the 5th inning. 6-1. Pitch will be high inside. 1-1 with 2 out. Deep to left, and maybe not. Back. It'll be close to the wall, and this one is caught. It is caught. So if you're an Astro fan, you're cheering. You need to cheer more at 6-1. Go to the top of the 6th. You got Everett, Taveras, and Biggio. Everett only 175 in the playoffs. He's 0 for 1 today. That's going to be a strike. Sunstein is still in, 69 pitches in the 1st. That's going to be a little line drive, 1 out. The first 5 innings, he had 69 pitches. Now, he might last the whole day. Here's Taveras. That's going to be a strike. They do need base runners. Houston does. They haven't really had a threat. They just had a solo shot. The 0-2. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. 8 for Sunstein in this game. And here's Craig Biggio, 0 for 2 today. That'll be a strike. Biggio hit into that double play in the 1st inning. Swing and a miss there, 0-2 with 2 outs. Oswalt imploded and gave up all the runs. Struck him out, and that's going to be the end of the 6th. Wow, that was quick. Go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 6-1, Tampa Bay in command. Got Crawford, Iwamura, and Upton. That'll be inside, ball 1. Carl Crawford now. The outside, strike 1. 1-1. Cincinnati up 9-1. Not 1. The 2 strikes here. 1-2. High, deep center field. He's going back to the wall, and this one is caught. On 1 out. Iwamura now. Back is the 2nd pitcher for Houston. That's going to be a strike. And 1-1. Little blooper. And shortstop will be called. It'll be 2 outs. Melvin Upton is 1 for 3. It's going to be ball 1. Pitch down low. It's going to be 2-0. 1 for 3 today is Melvin. 3-0. Tampa Bay 6, Houston 1. Now to be ball 4. Mike Burns will come in to pitch. Eric Hinske will be up. He's 1 for 3 today with 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th, this game is kind of grooving along. High and deep to left center. And this one is gone. A 2-run home run. And it's 8-1. Oh, it is what it is here. It is 8-1 Tampa Bay. Hinske nails it, and now let's go to the out of town. Let's go to Atlanta and Washington. Atlanta and Washington here. So Atlanta and Washington, if Washington doesn't score a run in the rest of the game, they're eliminated. Let's quickly go here to the box score, take a look. 2 in the 5th and 2 in the 5th inning. And that's it, an Adam Jones 2-run home run against Max Scherzer. And it's 2-1 here. Taking a look, Adam Jones, pretty good, 2 RBIs. Brendan is 2 for 3 and Ede is 2 for 3. Zimmerman is 2 for 2 and that's it. Scherzer and Maddox are still in. Greg Maddux, you can see, is about 98 pitches here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Brian Dozier 0 for 2. We have Adam Eaton on second. Pitch here, it's going to be ball 3, 3-1. Suzuki will come up next. They're fighting for their lives. High and deep to right, this will score, and this will be off the wall. It'll only be 2-2 now. They'll go to second and Washington survives. They survive. It's 2-2. Very, very big. It's 2-2, and here's Suzuki. That's going to be a strike, 0-1. 0-1 to Suzuki, who's 0 for 2 today. There's another strike. It'll be 2-0-2. Go 2. Low 1-2. Greg Maddux 102. Pitches. 9 inside, 2-2. 2-2. That'll be fouled off. Dozier doesn't have speed. So Suzuki's going to have to probably hit a true double. High and deep to right. Suzuki might have a home run. But no, it looks underneath. It's close. And it'll be out at the wall. Go to the 7th. All 2-2. Game number 5. Here's Scherzer against Gerald Williams. Williams is 0 for 1 today. He's going to foul that off, 0-1. So Scherzer trying to save it. They got Strasburg and Scherzer. Pirates could have had more runs, but they didn't. It's still 9-2 though. They get 1. Houston. Now they're up and they're about to, they might clinch. Not against Tampa Bay, but against Texas. Tampa Bay is up big against them. 2 strikes.
Strike 3.
Struck him out and he sits down. 1 out. And here's Ozzie Guillen, the shortstop. Ozzie Guillen for the Braves. That's going to be inside, low, a ball, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. It's going to be outside, 1-1. Two and 1. 1 out. Guillen. 3-1 with one out. High, it's 3-2 though, in a strike zone. So very big for Ozzie Guillen is 1 for 2. Pitch, high, jammed him, but will it go foul? It looks like it's curving, and this one will curve. It is foul. It's still 3-2. 3-2 to Guillen. Little looper. And it'll be the third baseman making the catch. That'll be 2 out. It's Rendon. Well, if they win here, Washington, then they will go to Atlanta and play Game 6. This would be very big. Here's Adam Jones, who's been very dangerous today. And that's a strike. He's 2 for 3, has a home run. He has both RBIs for Atlanta. High and deep to right field. Will it carry out of here? It will not. Right against the wall. Go to the bottom of the 7th. Right now, this is probably the only close game. Washington fighting for their lives. As they're fighting for their lives right now, the Washington Nationals, here's Ryan Zimmerman. He's 2 for 2 today. That'll be fouled off, 0-1. Greg Maddux is still in. It's going to be low 1-1. Of course, Atlanta has a good bullpen. That's going to be a shot to center field. Will it drop? Yes, it will. It's a base hit, and Zimmerman's on first. Big for Washington here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Here's Victor Robles. 0 for 3 today. A new pitcher is in for Atlanta. Robles to right center field. And this one will hit the ground. It's a base hit. And it'll be first and second with nobody out. This is Rudy Senes. Rudy Senes. He'll be pitching. That was his first pitch. And here comes Anthony Rendon. 2 for 3 today. That'll be a strike. This is big for Washington. They want to get a lead out of this. They have to here in the 7th. It'll be ball 1. Nobody out. Baltimore up big against Atlanta. The other Atlanta team will be fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Washington wants to come back. That's going to be to right field, and it will hit the ground. A base hit. The bases are loaded. They're going to throw home, and they're going to try and score. No, they won't. Nobody is out, and the bases are loaded. And now Turner, Soto, Kendrick. Turner, Soto, Kendrick. Did he go? No, he didn't. Ball 1. Very big here. Senes. That's going to be away, 2-0. Turner to deep left, and this one will be caught. 1 out, they throw home. It's going to be close. It's going to be safe, and it's 3-2. Washington gets a run. Here's Juan Soto, 0 for 3. Down low, ball 1. Now they want an insurance run. Senes, high, 2-0. Juan Soto, Boston and Baltimore. Tied in the top of the 8th. This one is high, pop fly, center field. Might get him to third. Let's see. No, they're not. It's going to be 2 out. Andrew Jones with the catch. It's saying Adam Jones. It's Andrew Jones. Kendrick. And it's a wild pitch, and they'll go second to third. Now they get 2 that could score on a base hit. Kendrick is 0 for 3 today. Cena's trying to settle down, and that's going to be a strike, 1-1. 3-2 Washington. Swing and a miss here. It's going to be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's Howie Kendrick, 0 for 3. Struck him out, and that's going to be it. We go to the top of the 8th. Washington surviving this series by a run. 8th inning, they got Jordan, Jones, and Klesko. Ryan Jordan, he struck out in the 5th. New pitcher for Washington. The inside for a strike, Wander Suero. Wander Suero, the new pitcher for Washington. Behind ball 1. Suero, 4.50 ERA, strikeout 6, walked 1. Pitched 4 innings in the playoffs. High and deep to right, but underneath, not deep enough. Now they 1 out. Washington wins. They go back to Atlanta. They will still be down 3 games to 2. That's going to be a strike. This is Chipper Jones, 1 for 3 today. To right field, is that going to be fair? It'll be foul, barely. It'll foul, it'll be 0-2. 0-2. High pop fly to left field. And that's going to be an out, 2 out. Ryan Klesko's 0 for 3. Going to be inside and down ball 1. Got a possible clincher going on in Houston. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're talking about the 17 Astros. Be in the dirt 2-1 with 2 outs. Will be fouled off. Cincinnati was about to go up 3-1 in that series against the Pirates. The Pirates won in the bottom of the 9th. I don't think they'll be doing that today. 2-2 with 2 outs.
Strike 3.
Did he go? Yes, he did, and that ends the inning. Washington's going to try and get the insurance. It's 3-2. It's 3-2 here. Oh, Kansas City and San Francisco big. Houston gets the insurance. It's Eaton, Dozier, and Suzuki in the bottom of the 8th. In Atlanta, they got a new pitcher in. Did he go? No, he didn't. This is Kevin McGlinchey. McGlinchey will be in. An early 1-1. Same spot, different call. 1-1. They'll be high 2-1. Well, Eaton would like to get on. They'd like 1 more run to win this game here. Go to Atlanta. They will love, that's going to be 2-2. They will love a game 7 at home. They'd love it. That's going to be fouled off, 2-2, bottom of the 8th. Eaton, Dozier, and Suzuki. Glenchie, it'll be down low, 3-2. Baltimore 4, Boston 3. Baltimore scored a run.
Strike 3.
Struck him out. That's going to be 1 out. Glenchie gets the big strikeout on a 3-2 pitch. Gets Eaton striking out. Here's Dozier and Suzuki. New ball 1 out. Will be fouled off, 1-1 with an out. The strike again, 1 and 2. Brian Dozier 1 for 3 today. That'll be to left field. That'll hit the ground and be a base hit, a single. Dozier's on first, and here's Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 3 today. That'll be fouled off. Well, if they can get in, Dozier, it'll be 4 to 2. Did he go? No, he didn't. It's ball 1. Pitch, it's going to be 1 and 2. Pirates 10 to 4, but they need that run to make it 10-5 to have any kind of a shot. To right field, and it'll hit the ground, a base hit. Now they're going to get to third or not. They're going to stay at second. It's going to be 2 on with 1 out, and here's Matt Adams in the playoffs. He's only been up once. Today it's his first at bat. Matt Adams. This is a big at bat with 1 out. Quincy needs to do something here. That'll be a strike. You're Atlanta, you want to clinch any games. You don't want to give anybody a comeback chance. Go 2 with an out. The inside 1 and 2 with 1 out. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. On the other side, here's Victor Robles. 1 for 4 today. Did he go? Yes, he did. That was in the strike zone also. So was that one. It's quickly 0 and 2. Baltimore leading big, 9 to 3. Baltimore leading 4 to 3. Yeah, there. So here we go. Robles with 2 strikes. High pop fly, center field. And it looks like they wasted the base runners, and they did. Atlanta, if they don't score a run, they'll go back to Atlanta, but they'll still have a 3-2 lead. Atlanta needs a run. Wander Suero will stay in. He'll stay in. It is 12 pitches for him. Lopez, Boone, and Simon. This is it. 255, 275, and 333. That's going to be fouled off, 0-1. First guy, very big. Pitch. And that's going to be down left field line, and it'll be barely fouled. And it will be with 2 strikes. 2 strikes for Javi Lopez. From the inside, 1 and 2. One of blowout games today. 9, 2 and 2. It's that way with 15. Get it out of your system. He's fouled down, 2 and 2. 2-2. High and deep to right center. It is back. It is back. Nearing the wall on the track. It is caught. 1 out. And it is caught almost. I thought it might go over and it might be tied, but here's Boone. Boone, that's going to be a strike. Top of the 9th with 1 out. Wander Suero. He'll be 1 and 1. Suero's 21st. He'll be 2 and 1. 2 and 1 to Brett Boone, who's 1 for 3 today. Boone fouls it off, and now 2 strikes to him. Suero trying to get a big strikeout. 3 and 2. If they put him on, it would be interesting. Hold it back again. 3 and 2. Now to be fouled again. 3-2 with an out. pitch. Struck him out. There's 2 outs. Atlanta Braves. I don't know if Washington can do it. The next game will be big. Now here's Randall Simon. Randall, and that'll be hits fair. It is fair, and Randall Simon will go to second. He's chugging to second. The throw is in. It'll be a stand-up double. So the tying run is at second, and all of a sudden, you get a lot of happy people, very tense. And now here's Gerald Williams, who's 0 for 2 today. And that's going to be a strike, 0-1. Washington go back to Atlanta. It'll be a strike again, 0-2. Down to their last strike, Gerald Williams against Wander Suero. Williams fouls it off. Suero trying to get the save. The 2 strike. Struck him out, and the Washington Nationals go back to Atlanta, and they survive. Remember what the Mets did? The Mets looked so good and then lost to the Nationals. And that's what the Nationals are hoping. And they could have beat Baltimore last year 3-2. The final here, Max Scherzer, the MVP. Scherzer threw a game score of 67, 7 innings pitched. He gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, struck out 8, walked nobody. And Scherzer was pretty good. Dozier, the run-scoring double in the bottom of the 6th. That was big. That was the turnover. That was the winning run. Fulton County Stadium for Game 6. And there we go. But right now we have a possible clincher. Well, let's go. Yeah, right here. Texas and Houston. Let's watch this game as it's in Houston. 2-0 to David Murphy. He's 1 for 3 today. That's going to be a strike. Ken Giles, a right-handed pitcher. He's going a little bit weak, and it'll be 3-1. 3-1. Straight ahead, a full count. You can see the inning. It was 6-3. Houston exploded. And then Houston made it 7-5, 7-7, a wild game. They'll foul it off. If Texas wins, they go home for a Game 6. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 outs. 2 pitchers, James White. James White has not allowed an earned run in the playoffs, and it's going to be a ball inside. 1-0. Blanco, a little bit. They throw to first. They save. He beats it out. Houston has 3 games. Texas has 1. They don't have any clinchings yet. Kansas City goes ahead in their game. They did not swing. It'll be 1-0. Teagarden, Taylor Teagarden. That'll be fouled off, 1-1. The catcher has it again down to 2 strikes, 1-2. 2 outs. Struck him out, and we go to the bottom of the inning. If Houston scores, they move to the next round. So here's Altuve, Springer, and Correa. Now 2. Low ball 1. I'll be 2-0. Deep to right field. This could end the series. And it is caught 1 out right at the wall. Cruz, oh my goodness, and here's Springer. 1 for 4 today. High ball 1. No clinchers yet. The lot of people positioning. That'll be fouled off, 1-1. George Springer again, a run, and they clinch the series. Short the first, 2 outs. When you're at home and you want to clinch, you always want to clinch. Yes, you have games 6 and 7, but you never know. You lose game 6, here's Correa. Game 7 starts to be out of blowout. You remember this moment. 1-1. That'll be a strike, 1-2. Gondo trying to get out of this inning. That'll be a pop fly to right. It's curving. It'll be foul. 1-2 with 2 outs. Struck him out, and that's going to be on number 3. Into 9, it's 7-7. Texas trying to survive. Here's Andrews, Bourbon, and Cruz. Andrews, and that's going to be a strike. Hoyt is still in pitching. The inside, 1-1. Very pivotal. Sorry, Andrews, it's 2-1. Elvis swung it down when it was way high. 2-2. Full count here. James Hoyt trying to get the first out. That'll be a shot. It'll be short. Throw to first, and they get him 1 out. Julio Bourbon, 1 for 4. Outside ball 1. Julio Bourbon wants to get on at least 2-0. When they don't score in the top of an inning, it really makes them tense. High pop fly. Center field. 2 outs. Nelson Cruz is 2 for 4. He has 2 home runs today. Nelson Cruz, 2 homers today. He fouls that off. James Hoyt trying to get him. The 0-1. High, it'll be 1-1. If Cruz can jack one, they hold on. They'll go back to Texas. To left field. And a base hit. It drops in front. He's 3 for 5. 2 home runs and a single.
Good inning.
Josh Hamilton's 1 for 4 today. Trying to survive. That's going to be a ball inside. 1-0. Go to first. Cruz is back there. Cruz has 55 speed. High and deep to right center field. Will it be? It looks shallow. Back to the warning track, and it's caught at the wall. And Houston has a chance to win this series. We go to the bottom of the 10th. That's it for all the games. All the games are done today. That's going to be a ball outside, 1-0. Bregman. Swing and a miss here, 1-1. Gondo is still in the game. High and deep to right. Was opposite field. I think it's going to stay in, and it will, right to the wall, 1 out. 1 out, and here comes Gonzalez. 1 for 4, Marwin. I'll be down low, 1-0. 1-0. High 2-0 to Gonzalez with 1 out. Deep to right field. This one is stroked back. This one is gone. They win the series. They win this series. And they win this series here, Marwin Gonzalez. Marwin Gonzalez has put Houston to the next round. They have won this series on a home run. 8-7. And these Astros have eliminated both Texas Rangers. Gonzalez, a Game 5 series clinching home run. Not as dramatic as Boog Powell's in Game 6 and Game 7. But definitely here, an 8-7 win, Marwin Gonzalez. 378 feet. So the MVP of today is Nelson Cruz. Cruz 3 for 5, 4 RBIs, 5 home run, 10 RBI. So that's going to be it. They finish the sim. And then you finish today. And now we're going to hit save game, and we're going to take a look at the playoffs so far. Here are the playoffs. Kansas City ends up winning 7-6. 5 in the 8th, they were down 6-1. They tied it in the 8th. And then in the 9th inning, they came back. So the Royals made the Final Four last year. They want to get to the finals or win it this year. That's their goal. Right now in San Francisco, that's unbelievable. That's incredible. Lorenzo Cain, 7-6 win there. Atlanta and Washington. Washington, the game that you just saw. Game 6 will be in Atlanta. Cincinnati, a huge 10-4 win. They scored 6 in the third. That was the difference. The 6 runs in the third inning was very big. And again, Doc Ellis, an absolutely horrible outing again. 2 in a row for Ellis. Gullett did all right. Kirby did well. And the rest of the Pirates did well. But Tony Perez, the player of the game. Perez. Let's see, Perez. Perez was 3 for 4 with an RBI. The bottom of the third, Concepcion hit a 2-run single that was big with 2 outs. And it just dove right there in the third. So, unbelievable. And Joe Morgan hit a 2-run double. So Cincinnati's up 3-2. They go to Pittsburgh next. Tampa Bay in a game that you just saw. Won a game that you saw 8-1. They won. They look good doing it, very solid. Houston again, they clinched their series. Marwin Gonzalez, the MVP of that series. Marwin Gonzalez against Texas. He batted .450, had 2 home runs, and 8 RBI. So Marwin Gonzalez, very good there. Baltimore, a 69, the biggest win. They won there, but they go to Atlanta for game number 6. And both Baltimore teams are up. Talk about a possible derby. Baltimore is very close, but they got to win in Boston. Baltimore, again, they've won all their games by 1 run at home, and Boston has won big in all their games. Again, that is a 4-3, bottom of the 8th. Boog Powell at the solo home run. And that's it for Baltimore. That's it for us today. You can take a look at the playoff tree right now. Atlanta swept Kansas City, about to clinch. Atlanta about to clinch. The Reds about to clinch. Tampa Bay about to clinch. And both Baltimore's about to clinch. But Boston, they've been really, really good at home. Look for a game 7. I would say they're favored for a game 7 there. Taking a look, we got to change the times. But there you see, it's going to be San Francisco, Kansas City. You take a look at the lineups. Pittsburgh, Bob Moose. Does he have enough against Pat Darcy? How about Patrick Corbin is really good. There could be a game 7 there in Washington against Kevin Millwood. That would be very big playoff coverage here. Atlanta and Washington 5-1 and 5-1, and they beat the Nationals 6-0. So Strasburg will be game 7 against Smoltz. And that'll be huge if they get that far. We might see all these game sevens. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possibilities of game sevens. 6 of them. We might have 0 to 6 tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? Just a lot of, you just don't know. That's going to be it for us today. We're going to see you tomorrow for all the game 6s. Have a great day.